Guarding it from the start, Wiggins again. Here's Curry for the record. It's good! And there it is! Stephen Curry! Almost single-handedly, he's trying to do the same with...
Stephen Wardell Curry is different, man. Congratulations to Stephen Curry for breaking the three-point record. Now you can get back to shooting like Steph Curry. No, it's not his shooting, that's not hitting, he's leading the league in scoring. Curry got the Zenkai boost. Everyone knows that Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. The hitting skill has nothing to do with basketball, but everything to do with basketball. Alright, that sounds dramatic.
I am having a very bad day!
But Stephen Curry has gotten better. He just had his highest scoring season last year, and this year, Curry is putting together another MVP campaign. And now he's running around like this, and playing defense like this? You ever wonder how this dude just doesn't get tired? His conditioning is out of this world, and no, it's not by accident. His hidden skill is that in the middle of an NBA game, where usually an NBA player's heart rate is at 150 beats per minute, Curry can lower his heart rate to under 80 within a minute. Man trained by putting weights on his ribcage and his diaphragm to strengthen his lungs right after he was exhausted working out and focused on breathing and controlling his heart rate. He worked for this. Do you understand how crazy that is? Yes? No. You sleep, and here's why. What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. When you get to above 115 beats per minute, you begin to lose fine motor skill. Something that is very important for shooting, passing, dribbling, pretty much anything to do with a basketball. That happens to everyone and performance can suffer. But let's talk about heart rate real quick. NBA players have an average resting heart rate of 60, which is lower than the normal person's resting heart rate of 80. The more fit you are, the more efficient your heart is with each pump. NBA players perform in high intensity for short durations. It's short bursts. Their heart rate skyrockets up. They expend a lot of energy, and so their body needs oxygen. It's why we literally see stars resting on the court offensively and defensively. And then there's Steph, who can't stay still. Man's on crack. I'm out of the hyperbolic time chamber, and this is my third video on Curry and the Warriors. So watch him if you want, or don't. Subscribe for more NBA content and memes. And drop a like. Let's aim for the amount of miles Curry has ran in his career. 4,793. And no, that's not accurate. We can simplify these stars getting rest on the court to, oh, they need to catch a breath. But what's really happening is that these players have expended energy, so their muscles need oxygen, which their blood contains and is transporting, which the heart is pumping out. The more energy you expend means the more oxygen you need, which means the heart needs to beat more per minute. The higher the beats per minute, the more work the heart has to do. And that also takes up energy. You can't just be in a state of 170 beats per minute forever, but athletes typically have stronger hearts due to training and conditioning. Now, each heart contraction is able to pump out more blood, the lungs become more efficient, respiratory muscles like your diaphragm get stronger, take in more oxygen, and more capillaries are formed to let more oxygen into blood. All this means is more oxygen replenishment with less motions. When you exercise, it takes a while for your heart rate to come down. The more fit you are, the quicker it can drop. Usually it drops by 20 beats per minute. Now imagine you just hacked into all of that. Now, not only can you be at a higher intensity for longer, you can also immediately relax your heart, conserve your energy, rest, and reset. That means that your fine motor skills are not always taking a hit, and you can be deadly at shooting. A simple timeout for Steph is like 5 minutes of rest for other players. This sounds like some anime, man. Like 1 minute out here is 7 years in there type of shit. Hyperbolic time chamber.
I been Steph Curry with the shot.
You ever think why Steph and the Warriors go crazy in the third quarter? Okay, this isn't the only reason why the Warriors go crazy in the second half. I might make a video on that. But essentially, any rest of Steph is more fruitful. So Steph comes out of the locker room motivated by hateful tweets, and he's more energetic. Part of that training is that after Curry is exhausted at the end of the workout as he's trying to catch his breath, his trainer puts sandbags right below his ribcage to overload and stress Curry's diaphragm. His diaphragm is strong AF. This way, the diaphragm actually has to work harder to take in the same breaths, as he's laboring through breaths. And Steph is known for some crazy ass workouts. You know that Steph only counts swishes as makes, right? Bro, what? JJ Redick said that shit ain't normal. He's so good at shooting that they had to make that more difficult for him. Now, this hidden skill has been out in the news for some time, but I feel like we just haven't talked about it enough, or just stressed how much Curry has worked to be able to do this. You can see Steph somehow getting more active offensively and defensively. Now, total distance covered in a game doesn't actually represent how much Curry moves off ball, because Curry has a lot of fakes that don't really take up much space, but there's a lot of effort expended. It's the small steps to the upper body movement, it's a lot. But Steph is the only all-star in the top 50 NBA players in terms of off-ball speed. His trainer last season stated that Stephen at 33 is where a lot of guys are at 27. Steph is still getting stronger, is still getting faster, he's still physically developing, so he's going to continue to get better. He's not wrong. Steph has actually also gotten stronger. You can say that Curry is getting a Zenkai boost after getting hurt. Curry is saying, again, the fact that we're even considering that Steph might potentially be better than his unanimous MVP season, that the Warriors are on a 74-game win pace in 2021 is insane. And the skill is a result of hard work. But what do you think? Where does Curry rank all time? Okay, so I might do one more Warriors video, maybe not, but I'm moving on. We're gonna talk about the Bulls and Lonzo, but let me know what you want to see next in the comments down below and we'll make it happen. The all-day notification shout goes to Anthony. Thanks for the all-day support. And if you're still here, you're a real one, so comment saying, so I know. Drop a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe, turn noise on if you really like the video. It's your boy MJ. We out, and we vibing.